か？はーい。一味違いますよ。皆さん、一緒に頑張りましょう。少しビリビリします。
足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足りない足
Yo, what is up guys, I'm here hitting up with a new CZN video. I mean, you already saw the intro, which is basically the showcase of this entire insanity build, which was done on chapter 5, if I remember correctly. It was chapter 5, chapter 6. The infinite stage, basically, where you can ramp up the damage of a character like Kayron, where it works the best to really showcase like how much and ridiculous damage he can deal. 150k is definitely a new high. Didn't see a higher number than that. There's probably even a higher number, like you can even scale it higher than that, to be honest. You can basically go infinite with this, to be honest. It depends personally on how much time and effort you want to put into doing that. But since I did not cover Kayron yet, I want to talk about him quite a bit, since one of my viewers, Misery, was so nice enough to showcase or provide the footage you just saw when it comes to Kayron, since I personally still don't have him, my account, and his one is E6, right? And when it comes to Kayron, there are a couple of things you need to take care of and need to know about him to see, like, to really take advantage of his ability to deal a lot of damage. Now for that, I obviously have something prepared for you guys, because you probably want to know how this guy is built, which you saw just in the video. So let's talk about this real quick here. So we have the Kayron here, which is, by the way, the most interesting part in my opinion is that he is affinity 35. I think my highest affinity is like Kali with 17, because it just spread all my stuff. He just went full busted nuts on Kayron for 940 attack points, 63% crit chance, and 205% crit damage. Really good build. He also has one with 220% crit damage, I know that, but those are the stats he has for his Kayron. So you have a reference what kind of stats you're looking at here. And then when it comes to the gear and equipment, we have a 2-piece crit damage set, a 2-piece attack set, and a 2-piece scarab set. I don't think the scarab set really matters at all. It really doesn't do anything, to be honest. The really only important part is the crit damage and the attack set. And the Kayron is built on crit rate, attack. Okay, so not crit void attack, it's crit attack. One of the key cards which you have seen in the clip, I might play the clip at some point in this video again, so you see that run again. But Bria is really key for Kayron, because she just increases all the damage she does. Like, she has a multiplicative buff and she has an additive buff, and at the end of the day, once I know you don't see it here, let me actually switch to the game real quick here, and I think we have to go to the shop for that, otherwise I think I cannot even showcase that. When you look at the partner card, the Bria for example here. So when you activate the ego skill, exhausts all status ailment cards, including those changed from status ailment and curse cards, in the discard pile. Increase damage amount of designated competence attack cards by 10% for each exhausted card for 1 turn. And now that you exhaust a lot of the cards, and in the footage you have seen, this were 48 cards that were exhausted, there was a 480% damage multiplier to the damage output, which is insane. So when you play Kayron, you obviously also want to have his signature card, which is the Bria, so you want to combine these two together, because this is how you can actually deal all the damage he can provide. And I think it's quite fun, right? And I think he also has just funny animations overall. When it comes to the build, what do you need for that, and what are the most important things to know of? For this particular one, E2 is actually very important. Not necessarily, I don't know how important E3 was in that showcase. Might have to ask him again. But the E3 also adds to the ego skill the ability to exhaust futility cards from the discard pile. But here in this one specifically, the E2 I think is the important one, or was it the E1? I think it was actually the E1, exactly. So the Echoes of True Abyss, which gives you free futility cards when you use it. Now when you have them at least E1, now you're actually getting 2 more. So you have the Echo of the True Abyss, and here you can see 302% damage, creates 5 futility cards plus 40% damage amount for each. So, and since you have kind of stack a lot of these, right? So you just want to get as many futility cards as possible, which also does not really take that much time if you think about it, because like you have that card 3 times in the deck, you use it, now you have 15 already, and then you just have to ramp. Takes a little bit of time, but actually not too much time. And once you are ready and set up all your buffs, that's when you then activate the partner card and then deal a lot of damage. Then also with the raid that was showcased, which I think we can mention here as well. So here's the upgrade card that gives plus 40% damage amount of void cards. So this one helps out quite a bit here, right? Because we're running a crit attack build, now having a 40% damage amount to void cards is really good because it is a elemental buff. If I am not wrong, I think it has to be an elemental buff, otherwise it wouldn't even make sense in the first place. But this would be a 40% void damage buff, which is huge because that just increases damage by a lot instead of just going with the extra, like just standard damage multiplier. Then just 2 snack times and 1 dark condensation for 1 turn, 50% damage amount of void attack cards. Now this was also used in the showcase, as you have seen. I will let the clip run at the end one more time so you can just rewatch it basically. But yeah, so this card was also used here because it's very important. So once that activated, all these, you have so many different multipliers, right? So you have the resonating darkness, you have the dark condensation, and then also with the Kayron build here, you get some nice buffs going on. Plus you have the MaTeIRiA card, which also just increases her the damage output of Kayron, where you can deal all the damage you want from him. Okay, so this is how you want to play him. Really good. I think it's funny that he can deal so much, and the funniest thing, it's all AoE. I personally would love to have a Kayron, I just don't have him yet. I didn't get blessed with this guy, but yeah, that's from my side. I wanted just to share this really quick with you guys because I thought like it's really funny, and I just thought like you guys might be interested to see this one as well. And as always guys, if you enjoyed watching this video, don't forget to leave a like and a comment down below. I really appreciate it, and see you with the next one. Deuces.